Let's take a look at hiding this stuff. So if we go back here and we refresh our page, it says centimeters, homeworld, and there's a list, and we just don't want that to show up. What we need is some sort of if statement inside of our render method. So what we can do, and there's a couple of different ways we can do this, but I'm going to show you the JSX way. So we can say, open up our curly braces. This just means there's going to be some JavaScript logic in here. We're going to say, if something is true, and, then we can give this a div. So we're going to go back into JSX, and let's move all of this stuff in here except the button. So up, up, in, and something needs to be true. So what we can do is we can work with a state here. So by default, we can say something is false. When that button is clicked, something is true. So we can say this dot has character, or let's say loaded character. And this is going to be a state. So this dot state. And we need to set that up here in our constructor. So we want to say loaded character. This is going to be false by default. And when you get a new character, we're going to update that to be true. And what this is going to do is it's not going to show anything until we click this, which is really, really nice because we didn't want that CM or that home world or just that little bullet there. We didn't want any of that to show up until there was actually some data. So to recap what we did here was we opened up our JavaScript syntax, so JavaScript inside of JSX. We said, if the state of the loaded character is true, and this is a shortcut from JavaScript, then we say and we put some text in here or some JSX. That then says, if that character was loaded, we have all this other state. And basically, by default, we said, character's not loaded. The button wasn't clicked yet. When the button is clicked, we're going to say that character is loaded. When that character is loaded, all this other stuff is going to be set at the same time, and we can show it in here. Lastly, we closed our syntax with a closing curly brace, and that just simply says everything in here is going to be some form of JavaScript logic. It's not just XHTML. Go ahead, try that out, make sure it's working for you. When you're ready, we're going to head on over to that next lesson together. I'll see you over there.